Hello. In today's demonstration, I'm going to be illustrating a new capability in Simple GIS Client version 15.5. And that capability is the ability to add GeoPackage feature layers to your maps. So basically, a GeoPackage database is a database standard defined by the OGC that's based on a SQLite database. And in version 15.5 of Simple GIS, we now support the ability to add and work with feature layers from a GeoPackage database. So in this demonstration, I have a map here loaded with a street atlas data set that's loaded, which is our detailed street atlas data. And I'm going to add a feature layer from a GeoPackage database. And to do that, I simply come to my top row of tool buttons. And on the far left, the very first tool button on this top row, and I can actually click on the drop down arrow to see the full list here. But I'm going to select this very first one that says Add Data as New Layer to Map. Now, as I click on this tool button, I'm going to get a new dialog, which is our basic dialog for adding any type of additional data to your map, whether it's from shapefiles, internet mapping services, GIS server layers, or any variety of data sets. But on the left-hand side, there's a menu option where you can select the type of data you're wanting to add. And at the very bottom of this list is a new option that is called Add GeoPackage Layer. And if I click on this option, I get a little bit of change in my dialog. So I still have a location where I can choose a folder location. And then I would see in the selected folder any GeoPackage databases that's contained within that folder. GeoPackage databases has the file extension of GPKG. And if you actually select the GeoPackage database, if you had multiple ones here, you would just select one by clicking on it. And you would get a list of available layers here in the lower half of the dialog. So I'm going to select the Louisiana Wetlands layer at this particular point. And once I've selected the layer, I simply click Add Selected Layer. At this point in time, the Layer Property Settings dialog box comes up where I can modify any of the properties for this particular layer. So I could change the layer name and make it more descriptive if I wanted. I could go to the legend and change my legend. So for instance, instead of this solid yellow box, I'm going to choose, well, I'll leave the color because I'm actually going to classify this legend based upon a unique field property values. But what I do want to do is make this semi-transparent so I can see any underlying features. So I'm going to change the overall opacity here for this whole palette. I'm just going to change a 50% opacity, click OK. And then I want to classify this so that I have different symbols based upon unique field values. So I'm going to select this radio button. And then for my unique class field, I'm going to select the attribute field. It's now added all of these different classes into my legend. And so now I'm just going to go ahead and accept this and click Apply Settings and Close. And I now see that it has added this layer to my map. And of course, I can do all of the normal things that I would do with even a shapefile or any type of vector-based layer. I could view the attribute data, so I can use my view feature data. And if I was to click on any particular feature, I would get the dialog listing all of the attribute data for that particular feature. I could query this, I could filter it. Basically all of those same operations. I could edit this layer. I can right click, select toggle layer edit, and edit any of the features in this particular layer. So all of this is available and it's now supported. Like I said, this is a Simple GIS Client version 15.5. I should note that for the feature layers, there is only a subset of geometry that's currently supported. It's basically point, multi-point, multi-line string, multi-polygon. Any of those types of geometries are supported now in Simple GIS Client. So that's it for this demonstration. Hopefully it's been useful. As always, please visit our website for more information. Our website is simplegissoftware.com. It's all one word. Thank you and have a good day.